We are spending Valentine's Day in Hanoi in our nicest hotel yet, and it's about to get messy. So if you do enjoy, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe if you're new. Now let's get into it. Cheers! Just got to pull it, and then I'm on my way back down to bed. Back in the bustling city of Hanoi, definitely the best looking room which we have stayed in. This hotel is stunning. I really don't want to go to another hotel now. It is beautiful, and I love how they've decorated it for Valentine's. The bartenders just brought us over another drink. So basically, we were trying to order 6 shots, and I think what we've done now is ordered 6 Long Island iced teas. I don't think I've drank this much since, I don't know when. Good morning, Vietnam, and welcome back to the vlogs, where today we're going to be traveling back from Sapa to Hanoi via the 6-hour VIP sleeper bus, which if you didn't see it the other day, definitely go and check that video out because the bus is amazing. As it is Valentine's Day, we have hopefully, fingers crossed, paid for a nicer hotel, and we're going to be going out for a nice meal at this hotel later on this evening, so be sure to stay tuned for seeing that. But without further ado, we need to book a taxi now from here to the Sapa bus station so we can get the bus on time. It is currently like 7 AM, so I'm feeling quite knackered this morning, and I don't want to be too loud to wake up all of the other guests. So we ordered a Grab taxi which cost us 46,800, which is about £1.50, and we've just arrived now back at that bus stop, and we've just seen a load of people actually that have got off that have obviously done the overnight bus, so we're just taking over their spots. The weather again is looking very cloudy and cold, so not too disappointed about leaving, and we are looking forward to getting back to Hanoi. And we're back on the sleeper bus, but unfortunately not got the back row this time. However, we've noticed that the ones not on the back row do actually have this extra bit of legroom, which is quite nice. So we're going to be on here for 6 hours now. Back to Hanoi. So the bus is set off. We've also worked out there's actually like a pulley thing here, which means you can recline the seats back and forward, which is good. So right now I've got myself in the seated position, but if I wanted to lie back down, I just got to pull it, and then I'm on my way back down to bed. So we're about just under an hour into the trip. I'm currently just listening to a podcast, but we've stopped off at the services for people who want to go to the toilet or buy some food. It does cost 3,000 though if you want to go to the loo, but I think we're just going to stay in the bus right now because we're both a bit tired and neither of us need the toilet. Now nearly 11 AM and we've stopped off a second time, and Beth has gone off to the toilet and spent another 3,000 dong on that, so that's about another 10p, but that's fine. We're now going to try out our banana bread in the shape of a banana, which looks good fun. I've noticed as well that the sachet inside actually says it's an oxygen absorber, so I'm definitely not going to be eating that because I think that might be quite toxic. So let's see how easy it is to open. It's nice and easy, it's a good start. Oh, the smell, oh my god, it smells very banana-y. This is what it looks like inside. Just one massive banana. Do you reckon we can get that all in? No, I'm joking. Right, let's give it a try. Let's go from the bottom. That is weird. I don't know if I like that. It tastes a little bit like, do you know those foam sweets that you get, like with the shrimp? You can have those pink shrimp and the foamy yellow sweets. It tastes a little bit like that, and it just is a bit weird for banana bread. So I'm not actually sure if I like it that much, but I'm going to finish it off because that's technically my breakfast for the day. We should have about 3 more hours, maybe 2 more hours, 2.5 sort of. And I've just been watching a little bit of Four Brothers on my laptop, but my laptop is nearly dead now, so I'll probably listen to another podcast on my phone, and I'll see you once we arrive in Hanoi. And we've arrived back in the bustling city of Hanoi, Vietnam. I don't really know what happened, to be honest. It was such a relaxing trip, and it went quite quickly as well on the big bus. And then all of a sudden, the driver stopped, walked up the thing and was like, hello, hello, and started trying to call everyone to get off the bus. So everyone was like, what's going on? And he was just stopped in the middle of the motorway, and there was a minibus behind the bus that no one knew about. So everyone was trying to get their stuff ready really quickly. The driver was being so rude. He just kept screaming hello and trying to pull everyone to go down the bus to get off. So then we got off, jumped onto a minibus, and now it's taking us back to where we started our trip before a couple of days ago when we got the bus to Sapa initially. But we're now heading to our hotel. What's the name of the hotel? MESSY Ville Lakeside, where hopefully we'll get the nicest room which we've had since actually starting this trip. So we've made it to the hotel. I'm boiling right now though, because I've got this jumper on and it's definitely a lot warmer in Hanoi than it was up in Sapa. We've been welcomed with a welcome drink. Don't actually know what it is. It smells like some passion fruit thing, so we'll give it a try. That's actually really nice juice. It's the first time as well that we've had a concierge come and take the bags off us, so you can already tell it's more luxurious and a nice cold towel too to put on that forehead, because I am boiling following that walk. And we've made it to our room 709 on the 7th floor, and it is definitely the best looking room which we have stayed in so far. So here we go, room tour time. Here is the massive king size bed. It looks even bigger than a king size bed. I don't even know if you can get bigger, but huge bed. Desk just next to it for if I want to do any work. Got a nice little velvet chair too, and then 2 bottles of water. And they said that if you want any more water, just call at reception and they'd bring some more up. Then got the fridge down here, but unfortunately bags are in the way right now, so I can't actually open the fridge. That's got some snacks in too, which is good, but we have to pay for them if we want them. Big mirror, so I can look at myself, beautiful self in the mirror. Then you've got some dressing gowns, which is the first time we've actually had some dressing gowns, which is nice. A safe too, so we can keep my laptop and stuff safe in there. And then some sliders. Is it sliders? Yeah, sliders down at the bottom. Nice bit of space there for hanging stuff if we wanted to. Unfortunately, we're only here for the one night. Got the TV, very big TV. Some plug sockets. Actually, are the plug sockets by both sides? No, there's only plug sockets by the one side. That's what we found as being quite annoying on the trip. We're trying to charge all of our stuff. Don't know what's this. It says, oh, we've got some earplugs too by the bed. These 2 yellow boxes are actually filled with earplugs, which is quite nice because it can get quite loud in Hanoi. And now let me show you the view that we get from the room. Look at that. Beautiful. It's not that stunning to be fair, Hanoi, but you do get to see over the top of Hanoi, which is quite cool. Then into the bathroom. We actually think we might have been upgraded. We're not 100% sure because we thought we were going to have an interior mirror, so it's quite nice to have had the upgrade. Lovely sink, I have to say, and I do really like the glasses which they give too. Then they've also got all of this stuff here, so let's see what it is. Cotton buds, a razor, toothbrush, 2 flannels. Got the hairdryer here too. Then toilet roll in a MESSY Ville Hotel bag, which is a little bit fancy. I don't know what else. Thought they were going to open, they don't. Got the toilet there, and then a nice and big shower. So we have decided to splash the cash today, as it is Valentine's Day, so we can celebrate, and we're going up to the restaurant and bar for drinks and a meal later on, and we'll definitely be showing you around there. And we might even be checking out the gym at some point too, and there's a pool, but it's outdoor, so it might be a bit cold. So the room came to around 1,648,000 dong, which sounds a lot, but it's only around £52. Obviously, that's way more expensive than the hotels we've been paying for, because they were about 20. But like we said, treating ourselves for Valentine's Day. Just going to get changed into some gym stuff now and head down to the gym to check that out. And I'm hoping there's going to be some weighing scales so I can weigh myself to see whether I've put any weight on or lost any weight or just stayed the same during this trip so far. You know, it's fancy when you're staying by VIP 1, VIP 2, and then this is us, VIP 3. This here is the pool area, which is literally right next to the gym. Look how beautiful this hotel is. You even get the proper sun lounges, which look really nice, and then some like bar seats there on the edge overlooking Hanoi. This hotel is stunning. I really don't want to go to another hotel now. I want to be spending £50 on every hotel. Maybe we'll have to change what our budget spent on, whether we just eat no food just so we can get the nice hotel. I think that was the lake that we that the church is on, because we're really close to the centre too. It's a really good location. But yeah, let's go and check out the gym now, see what's actually in the gym. Hopefully there'll be some weights, because sometimes the gyms can be a bit rubbish, can't they? Let's take a look inside. Oh, and it's empty, good news. Empty gym. Not got too much in here though. We've got a cycling machine by the looks of it, a bench, which is good news, a running machine, and a squat rack. Oops, a bit high in there. And the squat rack, but it's also got these for your triceps and stuff, the ropes, which is good. And it's got a tricep dip bar, which is nice too. And then if you want, you've got a little bit of space over here for doing like ab workouts and an exercise ball. There's a few more things over there too, which I'm guessing are attachments to the apparatus. But yeah, gonna do a quick workout now. Probably gonna go for a full body one because I've not done any gym work whatsoever. Might go for like a 10-20 minute run too and see how far we get, because obviously I'd be missing all the part runs. So let's get working out. Beth's going for a run and we're gonna start off with chest press. The weights only go up to 15 though, so quite a lot lighter than what I'm used to, but I've not done it in a while, so it'd be quite nice to actually have a light weight. Right, here we go. So that definitely felt a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be. My left tricep seemed to be struggling, but now we're going to move on to a bicep. So got a couple of 10 kgs, and I'm just going to do some bicep curls. Right, so the last one is going to be tricep pull down. So I'm going to do another 4 sets of these. I've done 4 sets of each one, so I'll do 4 sets of these, and then we'll move on to at the back. So I ended up doing a couple of calf raises, mainly because my left leg being a bit weaker, so I was trying to improve the strength of that and try and make my knee a little bit better. Hopefully after all this rest, my knee will be recovering, so then when I do part runs again, I'll feel perfectly fine. I'll obviously lose my fitness, but as long as my knee's back to where it was, then that would be good news. But we're now going to do the single arm dumbbell row for our final part of the body, which I've not done. I mean, I've not done shoulders, but I feel like that's been in a few of the exercises. So this is going to be for the back, the final one, the single arm dumbbell row. Right, here we go. Right, so that's all the muscle workouts done. Now we're going to do a quick run at 5 minutes per kilometre for 2.5 kilometres. So we should be done in about 12.5 minutes. Right, let's get going. 2.5 kilometres done. I'm now feeling very sweaty. It was a lot harder than I expected it to be, but I always find that treadmills are harder than when you actually run outside and get your time for a 5 kilometre. I also find that after you've done a run on the treadmill and start walking around, it feels like you're flying around the room with extra speed for some reason. But I don't know what the reason for that is. But let's get down to the room now, have a shower, get ready for the evening, and let's go out for a nice meal. Showered, changed, and ready to go. So we've put on our shirt, so we're looking good with some black shorts today. And then unfortunately the shoes ruined the look a little bit because they're pretty dirty. But we are going to be heading up to the Sky Bar and Restaurant. So going to the bar first, then going up to the restaurant after. We're hoping that it's not going to be too cold up there. And if it is cold, that they've got the heaters, because some places have heaters, which is good. It's also quite cool to see Hanoi lighting up a little bit. So if I try and show you down there, you might actually be able to see the restaurants are beginning to light up, which is nice. So when we come back later, maybe there'll be a lot more lit up too. I think this meal is going to be a bit more expensive than all the other ones we have paid for, but we're not worried about that. It is Valentine's Day, so we are treating Beth tonight. She's looking stunning. So let's get going. So you come up to the top of the rooftop bar, but it is very windy, so we're not going to sit up here, but it is beautiful, and I love how they've decorated it for Valentine's, and you get an absolutely incredible view too over Hanoi. All you can hear is beeping still from all the cars and bikes. There's the lake too. And there's Beth with the balloons. And there's really nice seating. It's a shame just how windy it is at the moment and how the weather's not amazing. Because we would have probably seen a sunset too. It might be a bit windy here. 1 second. We may have been able to see a sunset too if it was sunny. But unfortunately, we're going to be sat inside this evening. Come into the bar. It may be quite loud with the music in the background, but we have ordered our drinks and we have gone for the Singapore Sling, but in Vietnam, which looks really tasty. We'll give it a try in just a second. We've also been given some poppadoms and some nuts, but the nuts are already empty. We've gone through them already. But let's give the Singapore Sling a try and see what we think. That is very nice. I do like a Singapore Sling. Definitely will be trying to get some of them when we are back at home. These Singapore Slings are so much cheaper than the ones that we got in Singapore. In Singapore, they were like £24, whereas just for two, it was £7.14. So a lot cheaper and taste probably just as nice. So the bartender's just brought us over another drink. It's a green shot and we've just all had one and it tastes really good. It's got bourbon whiskey in it. What was the other things that was in it? Pineapple juice, and then a secret ingredient, which we don't know what it is, but it tastes amazing. So Beth and I, we're going to cheers and have another shot. Cheers. We're going to be smashed tonight. Very nice. Cocktails number 2 have arrived and we've gone for something different with both. So I've gone for the Mai Tai, which I've never had before and I'm looking forward to trying one. And then Beth has gone for the Long Island iced tea, which again looks really nice too. Got a candle too for a bit more atmosphere, which is what we like to see. Now let's give the Mai Tai a try. Oh, that is nice. It's like quite a fruity cocktail because I've never had one before. I quite like the rum in it too. It's not too much rum because if it's too much rum, I don't really like that. But that is nice. I'm going to try Beth's Long Island iced tea as well. She doesn't get any say in it, but let's give it a try. That also tastes very nice. So both cocktails taste really good. I'd definitely go for the Mai Tai over the Long Island iced tea though. Now come down to the main restaurant. It's actually very quiet and not many people are here, but I'm thinking it could be because it's sort of out of season for Hanoi in Vietnam at the moment because there's no sun at all, it's all cloudy. But we have ordered our food. So for starters, we have gone for the bruschetta. So 5 slices of bruschetta here. It all looks really tasty and I quite like the little addition of the olives on top. But before we had that, they did actually bring us some more nuts to eat if we did want them. And obviously we've left most of them, but they'll be gone before the end of the night. But let's try out one of the bruschetta pieces.
That was really delicate.
That was very delicate. It's gone everywhere. Well, it actually tastes really good, nice and fresh. Come on.
It's
not actually got that much balsamic vinegar on it, but it did taste really good, nice and fresh with the tomatoes, and it's now gone everywhere, all over me, so that's a good start. Main meal has now arrived and it all looks really tasty. So starting off with a 4 Seasons pizza, which has got mushrooms, tomatoes and courgette. It looks really nice. We'll give that a try in just a second. And Beth has got the tofu with tomato sauce, which sounds interesting, so she'll have to let us know what that is like, and that comes with some boiled rice too. I've also ordered a mango daiquiri, so anyone that knows me knows I love a strawberry daiquiri, but I've gone for the mango one because I thought mangoes would be fresher here than strawberries, so let's give it a try. Oh, that's really good. Very refreshing. I love mango. Mangoes are always so refreshing, so I do love that very much. Now let's give the pizza a try. So I'm going to go for the mushroom section because I reckon that's going to be the best section. So let's take a little chunk out of the centre. Wow, it's either very cheesy or very doughy. It's like falling apart. Let's hope that this is the best pizza we've had so far, because the pizzas so far haven't done any justice compared to UK ones. It is very cheesy, but that is what I love about pizzas. And this has definitely been the best pizza which I've had so far. And it actually tastes really good too. They've given me some ketchup to dip the crust in, which is nice. So we're going to enjoy our meal now, and then hopefully we're going to head back up to the rooftop bar where they've got a DJ playing. And it might be a bit colder there, we'll have to see when we go up. but that might be pretty good to go and see the DJ. So we've just come back after having our meal to the main bar. We ended up getting 3 Singapore slings, a mango daiquiri, both had a main meal, and a bruschetta, and it all came to 955,000 Vietnamese dong, which is only £30.11, which is crazy just how good the value is, especially because you're going to a really nice restaurant, having 4 alcoholic drinks too. If you're in the UK and you had 4 cocktails, that would cost probably more than £30 alone. So we're really happy with how much we've spent, but we have actually gone over budget for the first time in ages, so just over £120. I think it's 125, was it? 125, yeah. So we have gone over budget, but we've gone under budget every other day, so that's fine. Unfortunately though, the DJ was cancelled, which we were meant to see up on the rooftop bar, and that's because it's apparently raining right now. So instead, we've just got the usual background music in the bar, but it's really nice atmosphere, lovely bartenders too, and we had a lovely meal, so really nice night overall. DJ's now come down to the main bar to play. As you can hear, the music in the background. Ordered another drink. We've gone for the True Vac, which is actually a Vietnamese beer, and it's considered a light beer at 5.1%. And it's funny, all the bartenders honestly making drinks for each other, and they're just drinking and getting hammered basically, while the DJ's playing over there. It's basically us two people over there. And that's about it in here. There's 4 bartenders all drinking as well, so it's a bit like a party with the bartenders at the moment. We're hoping for a bit more English music. We had Adele on earlier, but hopefully we'll get a bit more later. But we'll try the True Back, see what we think. It's quite nice. It's not as nice as like the Hanoi beer that we had, and there was the other one we had the other day. I can't remember what it was called. It's probably the worst one of the 3, but it's still quite nice. It's drinkable. So yeah, we're just going to enjoy the drinks, enjoy the DJ music, enjoy watching the bartenders make drinks for us and themselves, and then we'll head off to bed.
Need your time when everything's wrong. You make it right. I feel so high. Come alive. I need to be free with you tonight.
You have, it's not. Cheers. Cheers. Basically, we were trying to order 6 shots for all the bar staff and the DJ for being really accommodating tonight and keep making us free drinks. And I think what we've done now is ordered 6 Long Island iced teas for them, and then they've gone and made extra cocktails, which is what we were drinking just a second ago, but it just tastes really good to be fair. So let's have another one. Cheers. Another shot going in. I honestly, I don't think I've drank this much since, I don't know when I last drank this much. But oh well, good night, enjoying it, and it's not that expensive. It's great, honestly. There's no one else now in the bar, and it's just me, Beth, and the DJ. And there's not even the bar staff. I don't even know where the bar staff is on, to be honest. But this is great fun. Play some right bangers. So the DJ has now finished, and it is silence in this room. As you can see, no one here whatsoever, not even the bartenders. I mean, there's one over there, but to be honest, they've been drinking as well. I mean, Beth bought those drinks to them earlier, so we're going to have to see what the bill is like. Beth's going to be paying for any extra drinks, which she basically said, right, we'll order 1 Long Island iced tea, split it between everyone, and that's fine. But she ended up ordering 6 Long Island iced teas. They then went and made 12 shots, but I mean, they're not on us. So we'll have to see what the bill comes to, and I'll let you know, because we're about to head off to bed now. It's quite funny, really, because obviously in the UK, if the bartender was on the phone, it would be like the worst thing in the world. Here, all the bartenders have been on their phones all night. They've made us drinks, obviously, when we need them, but it's fine. So one's just talking to someone right now, and now we'll ask for the bill, see what it's like, and then I'll let you know. And we are back in the room. So I don't really know how much you spent, to be honest, so I'm going to leave you a little ticker up here. but hopefully it wasn't too much. We're going to head off to bed now, and then tomorrow we're going to be going over to Halong Bay, which is meant to be beautiful, but I'm not sure how beautiful it will be with the weather at the moment. But it was a great night. Love the DJ, really good DJ. Love the bartenders too. They were really good fun. They're having drinks with us, as you saw in the video, and now we're going to head off to bed. So I do hope you all enjoy this one. A little bit different because we were absolutely smashed towards the end, but I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in tomorrow's vlog. Bloody hell.